Okay, we will start. So we will have 3 talks in a row, 3 lightning talks. So I start. So I'm Aurelien Pupier. I'm working as a development leader at Bonitasoft. And we are in a company with several, we are a software editor and we have several components. And in some teams, we are committing the IDE Meta files, and some others, they are not committing them. And one day, I was trying to work on another components, and it wasn't working because there was some missing configuration, so on. And it takes me time to do it. So I asked them, can we commit them, and so on, and they answered me no. Because we don't want. And a few weeks later, there was a French podcast done by some French leading software engineer, and there was a clash. Some says, "Oh, you need to commit them," and the other says, "You should not." But there was no real exchange, and why each are thinking like that. So today we'll try to understand everyone and to answer on all the questions. So to start, what I call IDE Meta files, it is the files where all the project settings are stored, and they are here just to provide you the best development experience. They are here to describe your project and to help you to work on your project inside an IDE. It can contain a lot of things. It can go from code command chain to specific Java runtime environment to use, the message format, or the which test to run or not every time, this kind of things. The advantage to share these files is that you will have a common configuration inside the team. It will help all newcomers and also casual contributors to start with the project. They don't spend time to configure the IDE. It will also help you for the long-term support when you come back on a project, on a branch which is years ago. You will have access to the correct configuration. So what I did, I took my computer and go on the internet and try to search what are the recommendations that I can find everywhere for Eclipse and for other IDEs. I start with IntelliJ. There is a DZone article where they explain all the benefits to commit these files. So first one says to commit. I go to NetBeans and search in official Oracle documentation. It was not very clear, but at some point they say you should not commit, but another one they say you should commit only this subpart of this project settings. And so I think that they recommend to commit. I try with Xcode. There is one of the first answer when you search for that is the Stack Overflow answer. With everyone I say +1. And they clearly explain which way of commit, which you shouldn't commit, because it is data related, this one and this one is project related, so you should commit them. I try to search something quite different with Unity. It's also an IDE for game development, and they are clearly stating to commit files. On Eclipse, I didn't find an an official documentation, but there is some answer on the Eclipse forum that is saying that you need to commit them. There is also a nice blog article from an Eclipse trainer which stated that you should commit these files. So almost all references that I found says you should commit them. So now, okay, but some people don't want to commit them. So why they don't want? What are their arguments? What I heard the most often is that okay, it's relative to an environment, and so it won't work on the machine of everyone. So it seems that several years ago it was the case in a detailed report from 10 years ago. But now everything should be fixed, and you can use IDE variables. For instance, we are using them for target platform mirroring if we are inside the company or outside or so on. Another argument is that it pollutes other IDEs when you have a team which is working with Eclipse and a team which is working with IntelliJ. If you commit your .project files or .class path, the IntelliJ guys will see these files and they don't want to see it because they have nothing to do with their IDEs. But you can hide this file, and this configuration can be stored in the IDE Meta file, so there is no issue. Another argument was that you are locked to a specific IDE. If I commit, everyone will have to use the same IDE in the team, and I don't want to force everyone to use that, but for exactly the same reasons than before, you're not. You can hide files exactly this. So there is no, you are not locked to a specific IDE. Everyone can use the one that you want. Also, another argument was there is different IDE versions across the team, and it might be not compatible. From my experience with Eclipse, we never have issues with that. I don't know if someone already encountered that, but yeah, this is something that a lot of people are telling as argument, but I have no example of not working. Yes, not working. So yeah, if you lose to convince people to commit the files, just keep calm and try again. I'm almost done with my team, with the team in my company, and don't hesitate so to convince others to commit, and if you have counter-arguments, don't hesitate to report the issue, to contribute to fix or so on, because a lot of people are committing them and they have no issue. So if you have issues with that, it might be a bug. I heard this morning, I talked with someone this morning, and he's saying that when using perforce in Eclipse, he has issues with that. And yeah, if nobody is reporting it, it won't be fixed. But I really think that it is a bug when it doesn't work. So it should work, and you should commit it. Thank you.